All right, let's look at those last few questions here on your review. Questions 23 and 24 deal with finding slope fields. If you've got a TI-84 calculator, you need that program that we worked on in class. I don't have a copy with me, or I'd post it right here where you can see it. But I can help you on Monday if you need that, or anytime if you need that. And if you're catching this off of YouTube, if you'll just send me a tweet at Hazelwood Math, and I will try and find my copy, and I can get it back to you through a PDF file, okay? But what I'm going to choose to do today is use my TI-Nspire, which makes graphing slope fields actually fairly easy. So if you've got a TI-Nspire, these are the simple steps that you're going to do. It'll also show us the answer to our question, which is, pretty important. So what we're going to do is go ahead and choose to create a graph. And in that graph, we're going to go down here to diff EQ, which is a differential equation. And it gives us a setup that looks like this. And so our first question on 23 says y prime equals x minus y. So I'm just going to put in here x minus y1 because that's the equation that we're working with right here. And then an initial condition. So I can come down here and graph any variable or anything that I want to get an actual line of fit so that we can see one of the solutions, not the decimal, but I like to try and go through like 0, 0 or something like that. It gives us a simple line, okay? And then once we're in there, just hit enter. And there's your graph right here. Here's your graph of what the differential equation would look like. And all these little gray lines around it are the slope field. And that's all there is to it. So which option is best for this graph according to your view? It's going to be option D. Okay, question 24, another differential equation with a slope field that we are asked to find which slope field matches our graph. And again, I'm going to choose to use the TI-Nspire to graph it because it's already got that feature built in. If you have an 83 or an 84, I have available a program that you can create that will allow you to graph a slope field. It's a little bit of a programming activity. It can be a little bit challenging, but the Nspire is best suited for doing this. So I'm going to use the Nspire here. It's not too bad, and it really makes it really, really easy. So here we go, differential equation. By the way, if you want the program for the 83 or 84, if you will tweet at Hazelwood Math, I will find that sucker and send you a PDF file. So here we go. The last differential equation slope field that we're going to do is this kind of goofy looking one where y prime equals y, which when you're using your Nspire, you've got to say which y you're using, and we're going to be using y1. And I don't want capitals, so let me get those guys off. Y1. There we go. Times, and then y1 plus 2, close parentheses, and times y1 minus 2. And I always like to put an initial point on this to just give a specific line to go through so I can see a good shape. You don't have to do this. You could probably just leave it blank. It's all up to you personally. And if you look over here, you can edit some parameters. You can actually change the way your slope field looks. So you can monkey kind of with all these. The only really one that you might find the most helpful with is this field resolution. So if I delete this and make this a 20, it'll look a little bit different than my previous video. So I'll just go ahead and choose OK. And there's your slope field for that guy. So let's get a good look. Here you go. There's a slope field. And that's really all there is to it. So which answer is this one going to be? It's going to be answer D.